Hi guys, welcome to Pamdora Art. In this video, I'm going to show how I created this feather art using acrylic and pouring medium. This art was inspired by one of my favorite YouTube artists, AB Creative. So a big shout out to AB Creative for showing us this technique. So she showed this unique technique to create a feather effect using paper towel. And I'm going to do the same using that technique. So first of all, I'm laying my black acrylic base color. I've painted the edges of the canvas with black as well. So I wanted to create the feather like on a curve, and I'm going to put my first color, which is titanium white. I'm using acrylic colors mixed with pouring medium. If you want to see what colors I'm using, have a look at the description, guys. And also click the link on the side as to how I make my pouring mediums. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please do so. The next color I'm going to put down is metallic gold, and I'm laying this color on top of the white. I've added a few drops of silicone to this mixture because I wanted to create some cells in this artwork. And this is lime green. I'm putting this color in between the gold color. And here I'm using turquoise blue, and again I'm putting this color in between the green and the gold colors. This is bright orange, and I didn't want to use this color a lot, so I'm adding just a tiny bit here and there. I'm going to add a bit more gold because I really like this color and I want this color to kind of pop up. So these are the cut paper towel bits. I slightly dip them in water and using them to drag the paint from the center towards the black area. And unfortunately, my camera stopped and I lost some of that action on how I created these lines. But in the next few footages, you'll see how I drag the paint. So here I'm using the blowtorch to pop any bubbles, and the heat also activates the cells. Using a toothpick, I'm creating some lines here. On a feather, you usually find this fluffy part, and it's called the downy barbs, I think. Now, to create the shaft in the middle of the feather, I'm using a ball chain. I've dipped the chain in titanium white and carefully placing it, and I'm going to drag that towards the other end of the feather. So I'm going to do some touch-ups to this feather art, so I've fast forwarded these footages. And this is the artwork while it's drying. It's still wet. Once the artwork was completely dry, I've resined the art piece so that it gives a nice shiny look. I've also added a tiny bit of confetti to this, so it has some extra shimmer. So this is the end result. Let me know what you think of this artwork, guys. Hope you like it and was inspired to do an artwork like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.